Hey everyone, Deadpine here, and welcome to episode 4 of our H-Butt playthrough. We are going to start customs. We're going interchange, up to streets, up to ground zero. We're going to do all of those tasks, and then we're going to make our way back down. I'll see you in the raid. And just like that, YouTube, we had our first Deadpine AFK spawn. I was getting coffee, okay? Coffee's great. We love coffee. Okay, not a good spot to be in either. Let's see what we can grab here. Drill for sure. Okay. No, we're not grabbing those yet. Definitely need that. So we have to go to Interchange, which is over by Big Red here. Hoping to get a scav with some mags for us. That will be ideal. And YouTube, as always, thank you so much for tuning in, watching these episodes. Hopefully you're really enjoying the series so far. Make sure you check out that playlist. It's always a good one. Oh, I need to get money for our trip here, because Interchange is a little tough to get money on. So I think that's where we need to be at. I said water? I got water. I also got coffee. What do I need to pay the BTR to transition from Twitch to YouTube? That doesn't even make any sense. Alright, so let's go back for... Let's go back for, new gas. Of course, I find stuff for the M4 immediately, even though it's a little rarer. 856 is not very good. Alright, back to the writing board. Yeah. Check back here for ammo as well. Might have to swap over to my earbuds. Lame. Ammo drops there have been lame. Not bad. Don't think I'm taking on Rochelle and crew with one mag is the problem. If I can get one of them alone and dead, that gives us our mags plus a bunch of bullets, which would be nice. It does kind of sound like he's up there. AK-12 is a PMC. Saw something moving in gas there. The magical floating S-March. Hey, let's go. Ah, man. Looks like I have PS rounds as well. Which are really not bad. Wallet. Nothing in the wallet, but a wallet We take those. PS? Yeah. Sick. Very, very sick. Alright, now I feel a little more confident about taking on Rochelle that piece up. That kind of sounds like goons. I wonder if they changed. I think this is just PMCs fighting scavs. Alright, let's just grab the money and get out. So in our testing here, this is the reason. One of the reasons I had this is I have to move around the maps in order to transit. I can't just like run to the transit if I want to keep any amount of things that I get in raid. So that was one of the original intentions of that, like no money in raid rule. You know, forces us to move a little bit, interact with things in a meaningful way. Not the longest range scope in the world, but it gets the job done. I was gonna say, don't you be a battery, but it was a battery. We do need those. We need at least one early on. So we'll try to do like battery plus motor to send back. Always the car batteries. Alright. Well, we know Rochelle is not here, so Rochelle could be up at Alamo, Rochelle could be up at dorms. The Goonies must be old by now? Yeah. Well, it was, Samwise Gamgee, right? Wasn't? Oh, no, it was Josh. It was, Thanos. Sorry. And Samwise. Going on an adventure together. Because I watched that, like, a year and a half ago. So, somewhat recently. I was like, dang, this had a lot of people in it. We don't need 2 car batteries. Just the one for now. We will eventually need the 4. Yeah, Aquarat, let's go. We're a little ahead. We're currently filming episode 4 right now, so we've done 2 previous ones. But yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed episode 1. It was a bit of a start, you know. Out here. I can also eat one of these Iskras, which is nice. We already have. Well, I guess I'm gonna need some of the plant as well, but I'm genuinely not too worried about that. I keep watching This Is What They Look Like Now vids. I've worked out that I'm older than the Gen X people. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's awesome, Aquarat. I'm glad. I'm really glad. Somebody running left to right there, but we're gonna ignore them. Yeah, I could eat a little bit of the sugar. I don't like how dehydrating it is. Yeah, so I'll be able to do this plus a motor plus probably that scope. Maybe the Iskra. Iskras are pretty heavy, right? Yeah. Yeah. Plus an Iskra. I'll get our weight all the way down. I don't think that's at me. I thought you knew that already, Carlos. Sorry. Same with my parents. They're kind of just barely baby boomers, though. Okay, get some cash out of here as well. Nice. It's seeming like it's about 30, like 25,000. Shut up. It's seeming like it's about 30, not 35, 25,000 rubles to transfer a rig back filled with stuff. It can go upwards of 40. It depends on what's in the rig. Carry things out of your stomach apparently doesn't count. That's why you eat all the graphics cards you find. Tank batteries. Or that new dumbbell. Yeah, you gotta eat that new dumbbell. 46 kilo dumbbell. Found the dumbbell 2 raids in a row. Left it behind each time. Yeah, no, it's not worthwhile. We're going to have to do it just because I can't buy it on the flea market at some point if I want to get Kappa here. But, yeah. Oh, man, it is actually exciting to be working on, like, tasks properly in order. And, like, caring about the side tasks immensely. Because we've been doing that no-death challenge, which has been, like, ignoring the tasks and just focusing on the main storyline. You only work with smart bells? That's fair. Also, Twitch chat, my ads are... Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Is this... Yeah. Hang on, let's do this. This will make it... Shouldn't affect the recording for YouTube, but that'll make Twitch chat a little bit better. Or Twitch stream a little bit better. Well, maybe it actually does affect the YouTube recording, though, because it is recording from that side. Yeah, if it did, I'm sorry. It's my bad. But yeah, I'm excited to like actually like progress through all of that. I haven't done that late game stuff in a while. Just drag one out to keep, yeah. Piles of meds craft really well. Hit this for 206, 114, director's key, 303s, etc., etc. Light bulbs, yep. Now we could hit filing cabinets on streets and do really well for ourselves. Yeah, like they should have a key like this, but it's for like a cash register where it like opens up all the cash registers. Like a generic cash register key, you know? Always hit the jackets. Oh, hello. That's why we always hit the jackets. It's okay. That's good. got the mount for it, but it's also needed for tasks. Really need the broken LCD. Put that blooming drill back. Look, just because I'm a magnet to drills and it's something you can't find, I don't know. Skill issue, maybe? Yeah, we're at time to farm some keys. Yep. Yeah, I want to be doing that as well. I really want to get some marked room keys. But I also want to get them too far out from our beta container as well. Can't argue a skill issue. The joke's less funny when you agree with it. We're going to need 4 of these for level 2 stash, which is definitely something we want to be going for immediately. Which I know I've said like 8 times, but it's just that important. It is just that important. It's eerily quiet in here. I say there could be good spawns here. Glad I checked. That's just a poster. We don't have anywhere to loot that. All right, yeah. Let's hop over to Interchange. At some point, I also want to try to get our first scav run going here too. Get some good levels. This weighs the most, right? Honestly, the double Iskra kind of weighs more, but I think I'm going to eat one. So we'll just do that. What's that put us at? 39? Yeah. That's where all of the weight came from. Basically. All right, cool. I will see you on Interchange. All right, here we go. Here we go. So I need to go all the way over there. So I guess we go left here. Hit this camp first. Because it can have some pretty good stuff in here. Apparently I missed a bunch of LEDX spawns in here. I don't know. That's your job, chat, to yell at me about the LEDX spawns. Slave kit, good. Good. We'll use that for this raid, but I'm going to send it back for found raid purposes. That does help with gunsmiths. I don't think we need any of that stuff, though. Have that scope already. Delicious sausage. Never found a LEDX in that area? Yeah, me either. Okay. Is that going to anything? Not at the moment. SPP's fine. Trap 25's fine. Just all weighs a lot. Not actually sure how much duct tape we need. I mean, I guess what the ibuprofen is could be one. BP, BT. All right. And this is why 545 is so dang good for challenge runs. Now we're rolling in bullets. EWR will probably grab that. Nice. Okay. There's a plate here. Plates have like a slightly lighter gray for some reason. Yeah. Does this take? It does take side plates. Oh, not this side plate apparently. I mean, we should probably take it. All right. Yeah, just get rid of that. That's for when we were doing Test Drive 2. That goes onto there. We don't really need this. Just trimming the old inventory here a little bit. I think I prefer the razors. I'm not 100% though. AP and PS are both pretty good, but we're just rarely going to be using those. Maybe a full kilo, but we take those. There's definitely some spawns mixed in with these meds here. Empty. Lame. Probably could take the underground. I prefer not to run into Killa, though. That's bright, man. Just like looking into it, I just realized I'm like my eyes are watering because of the flashbang effect. You can always turn all your coffee cans into nuts and bolts holders and just put all your nuts and bolts in them. Obviously. But yeah, I have no idea why they're like that. Will be exciting when prestiging comes to PvE. It's gonna have its own unique things, but I'm excited for it. That's gonna be one of the goals of this playthrough is like prestiging to max. And we might switch up the rules every time we prestige as like a soft reset, you know? Maybe tweak some stuff, but I'm excited to see where this account goes. Wellesley, I linked you a website, bud. You can use that. You can use that site to just track them yourself. Instead of having to ask in Twitch chat every time. There you go. That's all we're getting our information from, you know. And it's not 100% accurate. Be repaired in the hideout. I guess I kind of need fuel. This is a good map for fuel. There's the armor too. But we haven't even made it up to ground zero yet, so it's all good. Oh, nice. Love a good fresh calic bee. Nudes, we have them all, so we'll just eat those ones. 46 kilo, which means we're overweight, unfortunately. So Taz. Could just send the Taz and the 3M armor back on this one. Be done with it. There's a lot of bad guys coming. I don't see you. But you see me. It's rude. Nice, Carlos. Goonies. Nice. That's funny. Iron sights are so hard to work with. Empty wallet. Boo. I did also forget that I forgot that existed. It's unfortunate. Dang, that's a long time. Congrats. Why are my hands gone? What happened to my hands? I did break Tarkov for a second there. All right. Use all that. So we can do that. So we can install this one. Oh, I already went, Raptor. Last time I was there. That sucks that people were annoying it. Or bothering it. Alright, it's just 856. Well, okay, fine, I won't then. I'm just saying. I was just saying. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Not gonna bother with those scavs. Do I want to try to make this 3M armor work? I think no. I really do like the idea of having wallets. Back at base. So let's just head out. We're filled up. Time to be less filled up. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. The problem with that kind of thing is when you have, you know, dozens to hundreds to sometimes thousands of people. It's a small percent, but some people are going to be disrespectful, you know. Makes the rest look bad. After the quest, you have to find a bazillion war tech gear, or was that an event? No, that still exists. Yeah, that still exists. I think that's the one to get, I forget what that one is. Yeah, drip out or something like that. I forget what it's after. It's after something. Oh. Eating the old sausage there gave us enough weight recovery. Nice. We're no longer Thiak. Okay, so we have this, and then one more transfer before we actually have to go survive the, or you know, do the burning rubber task. So we have to send things back that we care about being found and raid, which is honestly kind of nothing right now. The things I think of are like gas analyzers, and maybe certain hideout items. But hopefully we can get those all back proper. We'll just do that guy for now. Okay. I will see you all in raid. Alrighty. So, we're on streets. We did crash. So, we're the timers... I forget how long a streets raid did. I think it's 40 minutes. So, that's unfortunate, but... Yeah. Oh, we're going to go bet next to MVD to loot, aren't we? Interesting. Wait until February when the gyms are not as busy. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. Because I really would like to, like, I love swimming. That's really great. It's good cardio. It's honestly, it's a little bit of resistance training as well, but it's not much. But I really want to strengthen my back and core. Because I do sit a lot and I do have bad posture. Just walk through, please. You know. And I think part of the reason I haven't been able to do like the 8+ hour streams like I used to is just, it's just my back hurts. My neck hurts. You know. Anything good? I actually, honestly don't remember if there's anything good over here. Guess not. But that's the Sector 13 marked room. I try to sit up straight, but as my physical therapist said, gravity wins when you're sitting anywhere, but especially when you're sitting, gravity just wins. So. She gave me some good exercises that I can do as well. But I'm not very consistent. But yeah, I would like to be able to, like, you know, sit for 6 hours and not feel like I need to take an Advil or something afterwards. Because that's not good. Even when I swim that day. I think I'm going to skip that. I guess I've got to go to, what, MVD? Yeah. I should really learn which of these stores have the cash registers in them, because there's definitely some here that have cash registers. Yeah, yeah. Well, she said even with like the best vigilance, like it's tough because it's just you have gravity against you. You're just not gonna win, you know. I've never tried one of those the braces where it pulls your shoulders back, but that is the problem. Like all the exercises she gave me to do were basically trying to open the shoulders up, because when you're hunched like this, that's what's causing the back pain and the neck pain. So. Do want to hit scavs, because you just never know what they're going to have on them. And like PS is fine. I should unload this one. No hightail, I'm shocked. I have almost zero desire to play hightail. Yeah. It probably would do alright on the channel, but I've never been one to play things because they do well on the channel. I probably should be somebody who plays things because they do well on the channel. But yeah, I'm just on the move for Minecraft. And that's just, to me, it's just a Minecraft mod pack. You know? I'm sure there's some cool features and things that I'm not aware of. PPM's okay. It's a nice little snack. Oh, we don't honestly need this. But yeah, hopefully it's really fun for all the people who were hyped for it, you know? I did remember saying back in the day when I was, like, a little burnt on, when I was a little bit burnt on Tarkov as well as Minecraft, that, like, something like a hightail would be fun. But yeah, I'm just not in the mood right now. I like both Slicks, and I just not in the mood to play Minecraft right now. How's the boxing league coming together? The bundle league. Next bundle league is on its way. I've got some actual dates, and now I just gotta check with a few people that I want there for the first one. Hopefully they can make it. But also at the end of the day, I gotta be realistic and like I gotta launch the dang thing. So, ooh, nice. You know, if they can't make it on the first one, that's okay. There's gonna be 5 more. Yes, also good. Also good. So I get to keep that one. I can get rid of this car kit now. Oh yeah, it'll be Magic Foundations, like one bundle of Magic Foundations, and then we're probably gonna do Avatar, because Lord of Eclipse is really cool, but I'm really wary of doing tribal-based sets in a league style play, because you're just not gonna get critical mass of the things you need to make a deck function. So there's gonna be individually powerful cards in there for sure, but a lot of the themes and mechanics I feel like are just kind of lost. So, yeah, should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. Probably should hit all these. So kind of don't want to. I know, it's weird having Deadpine not want to hit filing cabinets, but I kind of want to get to ground zero and do the ground zero stuff, you know? There's plenty of filing cabinets on that map, too. Let's do this. Save a little bit of waiting room. But yeah, for those who have been playing Hightail, how is it? Everybody enjoying it? It kind of felt like a Minecraft meets, like, Rust. Maybe not Rust. But like it was like crafting bench based, that sort of thing, and like recipe based. From the little bit I watched. I guess there's like bosses and stuff to fight. Minecraft beats Zelda is what I've heard. That's cool. It's definitely cool. I shouldn't be so quick to be like, nah, never, you know. Because my moods change monthly. I just don't have room for these right now. That's a found and raid item that we need. Okay. Let's get on over to the MVD. Let's actually check for ammo first in here. We've got plenty of 545, but a little bit of 556 would be good. Maybe I should just be using the ADAR for scavs. My AAP, huh? It's not bad. Certainly not amazing, though. There's a cash register in here. I'm just remembering now. Nice. I should look up where all the lootable cash registers are on streets. That would definitely be good. I was AFK while you're talking posture thing. The healthy lot is my screen position's higher, bottom. Yes. So you have to go like this. Yeah, I could consider doing that. Lift your head and straighten your back. Yeah. Because this one is higher than it normally is. The problem with high is I don't have a green screen that's big enough for the camera to go over. So I'm hoping next place I could do the wall green screen again. And that will give me enough, you know, room for green screen and wider camera angles or different camera angles. This one is up quite a bit from what it was, which is good. Which is definitely good. gonna say something there. I guess I did pass up on the AP rounds. Just having some generic amount of those for a VPO is not the worst thing in the world. Speaking of, okay, we'll just do that. BTR is here, but it messes with stuff, so. I think we're just gonna hop in. I guess I could have grabbed comfort or relax or whatever it is. See if there's any big Tushunkas in here. Oh, there is. Look at that. Nice. I'm pretty sure that just finished our Jaeger introduction task, which is fantastic. To have that done as soon as we're done with the letter. It's really good. I'm pretty sure if you go all the way around this way, or just go in the other entrance, pretty sure you can get away with going to ground zero without the boss murdering you. But I didn't really test it too much, to be honest. Feels like there should be a lot of loot in here, but there's just not. No posters, nothing. Alright, let's work out what we're putting into this guy to send back. One slayable. Yeah, you know what? Might as well do that. Definitely you. Send back that. We'll send back some metal parts. Doing this based on weight. 0.4, you guys are 0.45. What are you? 0.36, yeah. That seems pretty good to me. Doesn't seem like they're up, but it's all good. All right, good stuff. I will see you on ground zero. Alrighty, we're here. Okay, so yeah, maybe not a bad spawn. We have to do quite literally everything. There are filing cabinets here that are good, but might just hit big crates. Call it a day. Always. Yes. I don't know how many more nuts and bolts we need. We definitely should make a list there. That is a good one. I think if I were to take this off, that does that. I'm assuming this can't go on there. Yeah. Oh, you jerk. I much prefer it to be closer to the face. Twill be good. I might actually have to hide up here real quick so I can use the bathroom. I think that might be the play. I'm almost positive nothing comes up here because of the barbed wire. So we go do. Oh, TP, need that. We have the one we need already, so we're good on that. I need some electronic parts is what I need, and a power bank. Okay. Alrighty then. Little old gamer. Oh, I gotta remember, we do have to take the car out and then back in. For burning rubber. Or, like, come back in for burning rubber. Which does, I guess, reset the map's loot, which is a bit of something. But, oh, nice. We'll need those. Those need to be found in raid, though. Or 2 of them do. Maybe not this. Maybe 1 you can get away with that without being found in raid. I will need those. Like, we'll need like 5 or so of those. Alright. Yeah. I am fairly positive we're going to be just fine here. Drill? Oh. I was hoping it'd be a drill to make Carlos angry. I mean, I would never... Ratchet wrench is good. Let's just drink this. Alright, cool. I'm going to pause real quick while ads run and all that good stuff, and I got to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Much better. Much, much better. How much time do we lose? Not too much. Just means I gotta loot a little less and focus a little bit more on kills and getting out. Coffee do be that way. That is true. Yeah. I think we're gonna get... I get the feeling we're gonna learn all of the good AFK spots. In this. Which will be kind of funny. I guess I could always do the burning rubber now. That doesn't really matter. Tourist. What are you calling tourist?
Frag out.
Uh-oh.
Grenade out. You mother.
Grenades are dangerous. You shouldn't throw them. I know a pretty good decaf in-house roasting place that's kind of by you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Text me. Oh, level 13, dude. That's so rude. I guess I'm gonna need I am gonna need some for tasks. Where are you? I heard you shout. Oh, hey. Hey, there you go. Now we're talking. Yeah. I'll do this. There's so many scavs over here. What the hell? All right, this one's empty, so we'll just let that go. I really should be using this up. Man, when it's hard to get headshots, it's hard to get headshots. I get this one? I got that one. Whoa. Chill. Where are you going? Stop that. The goal is to use up as much of this ammo as I can. I guess maybe not, though. Maybe what I should be doing is just unloading this and ditching the actual gun. Oh, a shovel. Those are fun. We'll hold out for the better. I was gonna say the axe. Well, the axe is right there. Oh, that's funny. All right, fair enough. Easy money. Games won. Can never lose. Guess we'll grab this guy. Oh, nice. So if I really truly wanted to keep found and raid on some of these things, what I could do is transit the streets, transfer this back, and then come back in. But I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to just, like, some of these things I just don't need. Like the GPU maybe for the one task, but I'm really not too worried about it because it's going to be useful in our hideout, and we're going to find more GPUs. So, really not too worried about that. We do need these electronic parts, though, so I guess we search for those. That's for the barter, specifically. Oh, that flash drive in raid, though, is going to be good. That doesn't matter. Oh, and a freaking gas analyzer? All right, there's a big argument for this. Now, that doesn't need to be found in raid. Damn. It's really annoying. It's really, really annoying. Need a couple of those found in raid too. This doesn't need to be found in raid. That does. This doesn't need to be found in raid. This doesn't need to be found in raid. Anything else that needs to be found in raid? I guess the dog tags. All right. Yeah. I guess we're hopscotching back to streets and then back to here. We're looking good on those things though. So if we are doing that, we could just do it now. We don't have to worry about it. That's Santa, right? Yeah, okay. Although I guess we get them done in case we die? Maybe? The GPU is going to be expensive to send back, so we got to hit the safes here. Or hopefully cash piles. Classic. SMTs are really good for crafting. Intel level 2 is going to be a big one. Going to be a really big one. Pretty sure that's when you can craft labs access cards. That'll be good. No thanks. Dang, not one stack of money, huh? There's actually a chance I might not be able to send some of these things back. Are there any cash registers here? I don't think so, but I've also... Hard to say. Actually, no. Put that on the ground. I think I am going to do that. Let's make this into 2 stacks of ammo. Even if it's bad ammo. Give us a little bit more room, save us a little bit more weight, because we don't need the mags, we just need bullets. What I really need to do is go to woods. When we're doing our transit to woods, we'll bring the M4 or the HK. Because that's where we're going to actually get ammo for it. Probably behind the truck. I heard you, but I don't see you. You usually get cover when they shout like that. You were behind the car. Almost died in factory. Yeah, factory's a tough one. This is why getting the... This is another one that needs to be found in raid. That's why getting the... the drills do need to be found in raid, though. The ability to take the cars back is so important because it just lets you circumvent some of the more dangerous maps. AKA factory, customs itself, you know. I don't know, 22,000 is going to cut it. Somebody's running around. Above me?
Don't fuck with me! Don't you fuck!
Okay. Not where I thought you would be. Okay. Neat. Let's do 15 BT. Or 10 BT, and then the rest, BS or something. I guess I'm down to 2 mags. Probably should have picked one more back up. Hey, Duriel, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for lurking today, everybody. Appreciate that as well. Second episode's not out yet. The first episode's going to get 48 hours, and then it'll be daily after that. So basically, when I'm done streaming, I'm going to go upload them. That's a good one. Also good. Drink that. Do you need this? Oh, you have an AFAC in your, Oh, and this. Oh, and it's good. Yeah, sometimes they'll loot their buddies. We'll take that. We'll just do a hot swap like that. That'll be good. This is like really long-term payoff. I don't know how I feel about that. Need your daily dose of Deadpine on YouTube? Yeah. Sorry. Oh, that's a good one too. Alright. I guess no. Alright, hopefully this safe has what we need. Classic me. Spending way too much time here. There goes Santa. Yep, stop looting Deadpine. You don't need it. You want it. You don't need it. I need it. Yeah, scav wallets can certainly have a lot of rubles in them. Which is why I've been checking. I think I'm going to need like 50k rubles for this to work. I don't think 30k is going to work. Now, the nice thing is, though, we can send a bunch of stuff and then send it on our way back over. As well. So, that's good. ES parts. Laughed. I would have laughed a bit at another GPU. Oh, this parrot can go. Yeah. Yes. Very good. All right, let's go see if we have enough for this. I doubt it, so we're going to have to figure it out. Someone yelled at me. I see you. All right, let's go see if they have more money. I rewatched the first episode today on your phone to use the new hype feature. Cool. I don't understand that feature, but thank you. Appreciate that. Yet another CMS kit. All right, let's just put stuff into here. Because that'll net us some space. And it'll also be what we can transfer when coming back. Hey, we have enough. Let's go. All right, so that'll secure up the GPU. And then we'll try and we'll figure it out on our way back from streets. So I will see you on streets. Alrighty, we are in. So our only goal here is just to get to MVD and do the thing. Good. There's a couple cash registers along the way here. Maybe some filing cabinets. Yeah, getting a good set of MVGs up will be really nice. It's going to help a lot. Sure, we'll fill these up in no time. All right. What's the priority to send back here? You... Bullets I want on us. Salad's just money. These could be, you know, could potentially need to be found in raid. I think that actually does need to be found in raid for that guy. Dog tags need to be found in raid. I don't think that needs to be found in raid, but maybe. Okay. Those are definitely going to be in there. Okay. We'll start with that. But yeah, but the lack of like long load-in times, Duriel, means I can film a lot more PvE in a day, which is really insane to think about. Like the fact that when I film a day of hardcore PvP, oh, that one definitely needs to go back. When I film a day of hardcore PvP, basically an hour of my time is eaten up by load-in screens, if not more, which is gnarly. So the episode producing is a little bit slower. X-ray room. That's a quest key. We'll keep quest keys for sure, but they don't need to be found in raid. So I should go when we do finally get back to our hideout. I only need the one. When we do finally get back to our hideout, I want to check to see what we need for stash 2 and see how close we are. We'll need a hand drill at some point. This diary there. I need a power bank and an EC. Get the cult circle going. It's for the daily. I don't know if I'm gonna do that though. I don't know how good these diaries are either. I mean, they're good money to Peacekeeper. But we could sell guns to Peacekeeper too. So I don't know. We don't have Peacekeeper unlocked yet. Pretty sure there's some PMCs up over here. Nothing. Also, the lights are loading in slowly but surely. That's weird. Okay, so maybe they moved. Maybe they moved either indoors. They do that sometimes, or down towards Relax. There are grenades going off near Relax, so that would pan out, or make sense. Wow, we had basically just enough. That's crazy, dude. Deadpine just had a flashback. I saw that. Yeah, shut up. I will be checking that corner from now on. That's just how that's gonna go. Yep. That is just how that one's gonna have to be. Is this open? This is a spawn, I think. Is there anything here? Maybe. Very framey in here. Or like laggy. I think I've checked this a couple times and been kind of disappointed by the potentials. I mean, it is a spawn, so they tend not to have good loot around them. Couple bits and bobs, but nothing too crazy. Oh, now I'm getting lost. This way. Okay. That's a negative. Nice. Whenever they're double stack, you know it's going to be a decent cash register. Ayo, straight rat players sitting in corners next to PFC spawns or extracts. Yeah, right. What's up, No Skill Ann? How you been? Good to see you. Gun spawn? That's a gun spawn. Neat. If I could easily switch everything over in raid, I probably would. But that is not an easy thing to do. I could take it because it's just a 5.45 weapon. That's a better backup than what we currently have. Not the worst idea. I'll need those, but not for a very long time. Tashunkos we're going to be going to Interchange for. Ooh. It's not the best, but it has a chance for a Red Rebel. And it's good to have when you're hopping on customs. Another flash drive, huh? Ditch the nails. Ditch the capacitors. Kicking doors, eh? I was gonna say, that's only good if it's a Marin, but that is a Marin. Dang. I will need those, but just not quite yet. Pretty sure we're good on the salt. There. I'm walking here. He kicked the door that he couldn't kick open? Let's just finish this real quick. I already have all the logistics. That just will be all of our flash drives that we ever need. Might as well. I don't think I'm gonna need multiples of those. You need to be found in raid. You do not. Anything else here that needs to be found in raid? Not really. Guess that for the daily. Okay. Not like I can sell extras. I can sell extras. I'm just more worried about, like, whether they're worth selling, you know? And they're pretty good, but the reason I like looting diaries is because they go right into your docs case inside your pouch container, which we have neither of, nor can loot into. You know. You call me a USEC, by the way? Because I'm not. I'm a bear. Oh, I can't. I guess I could search him for XP, but it doesn't seem really worthwhile. Have the all already. Have Salewas already. I do need that one more set of matches. Okay. All right, back to ground zero. So when we get to ground zero, we need to do saving the mole, Emercom, burning rubber, and then we spawn back in. I think is the play. A cuddly teddy bear. Yep. That's us. All right. Cool. Cool, cool. Yeah, getting that first stocks case is going to be, or scav box is going to be also huge. Like, we're basically out of room already. So, probably have to change up and stop looting stuff, you know? I'll see you on ground zero. Alrighty. It's actually pretty good spawn. Pretty good spawn because we don't need to interact with the other side of the map. So I did just think of a way to get around the found and raid thing, which I think we did discuss when I was considering doing the dealers have to be in there. But it would require a lot of stash space. Hey, Wolfman, hello. How are you? Welcome. Welcome back. Guess we ditch this for this, right? Uh-oh, my afternoon yawns are starting. God, it's 1:20 already? Holy crap, chat. I guess time flies when you are having fun, because holy crap. Ooh, nice. We'll need pistol kills. Okay, so let's go do saving the mole real quick, and then we'll take burning rubber out. And like I said, just hop back into the ground zero, and then we gotta start making our way back down. Yeah, because all this is going to lose its found raid tag, basically. This is like the one of the very few times this is actually going to happen, though. Oh, dang. Cotton bean is actually kind of hard to get sometimes. No worries, Duriel. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for the support. What about my challenge? Which challenge? This challenge or the Deathless challenge? Deathless is on hold for a little while, if that's what you're talking about. And by hold, I mean it's just I'll play it whenever I'm in the mood for it. It's gonna be like Mad Pack 2 speedruns, where you know every once in a while I'll get a wanting to play, but I'm not expecting to beat it in the whatever couple weeks I play it in, you know. So yeah, but we're doing this challenge now, which is going to have a lot of similarities, I would say. Is this the right one? Yeah. The reactor is still pretty good, though. But I think this one's just better by itself. But yeah, this challenge is good. This challenge is already kicking off very nicely, and it's been a lot of fun so far. Different style, but deaths are going to be not quite as painful, but almost as painful. And not in the first couple of days, but at some point I want to do like try to max out our XP in one raid as well, where we yeah, do what we're doing at the start. I think that'll be our last G phone that we need for what's its faces. Signal part 2. But I'm not too worried about that. Would I like it if all items that are electronics require, like night vision, require flashlights, etc., require batteries? I wouldn't be upset if they added it, but I also don't think it's necessary. For the base game. For a challenge of mine, maybe. I mean, most, well, I say most things. A lot of things these days are rechargeable. So having it be chargeable in your hideout would be interesting to me. I think. You know? So I think that would be a little bit more interesting than just certain things require AA batteries. But there's also a lot of old equipment in this as well. So yeah, I don't know. Be one of those I would like to play it and find out things. Oh, I didn't realize there was a note there. I never noticed that. All right. Yeah, let's do the thing. Wait till they stop. That does hold more than it takes up. Same as it just doesn't have the 2x2. Nice. All right, so we are going to be taking this car extract out, and again, the idea and/or rule here is that I have to go back into the ground zero. This will be true when we have to take the car extract out on streets for therapist, etc. Unless we have the intel unlocked for it. I could have done it that way. Like we could have made it so I had to get to Intel 1 before being able to do this, but it's not a horrible idea. But we didn't really test that kind of theory prior, so we're going to stick with the rules that we had. Yeah. I will see when we extract. Yeah, so we also, like, we gain a bunch of XP as well, and we don't get to, like, take advantage of that multiplier. But like I said, it's going to be pretty rare that we actually use this part of the feature, you know? Because I'm literally doing nothing here. We're just hopping on the menu, and then I'm going to hop right back onto ground zero with nothing else there. So, but YouTube, not Twitch chat, YouTube, that's going to do it for this episode. It's a perfect time to, like, restart the game. I'm going to go make myself some lunch, all that kind of stuff. And then we'll start next episode back on ground zero, where we have to make it all the way back to customs in order to get things going. So, great stuff. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I appreciate you being here. Like I said, we got to spawn back in a raid with everything we have. We're up to 17 raids already. Dang, pretty good. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for checking out the playlist. Thanks for following the Twitch chat, sharing your primes, all that good stuff and more. We'll see you in the next one.